Y'all look at that. As the story goes, we will make this bread pudding peach cobbler thingamajig. Got butter inside this baking dish right here, and right there is about 6 slices of white bread. No reason to make much. I'll show you something. A lot of cooks makes a big deal out of what kind of bread. See that? Right out of the bag. A lot of recipes makes a big deal out of stale bread. It's not necessary. See, that's kind of leveled out. That's 7 slices of bread. And I'm just going to set that over here. I'll put that over there on the stove awaiting. I got 6 eggs in there. And I'm going to put, y'all watch this. You see about how much sugar that is? That's, I'll show you something. If you look at the measuring cup and just imagine what you've got in your hand, see that? That's about 2 handfuls. It's a little bit much. I'll go as far to say that. You could cut back on the sugar, or a 1 can of evaporated milk and 6 eggs. The sugar, let's log it in as a cup. What's more than that? Some vanilla. And if you're going to I'll show you something. See about how much that is in your hand? Okay, that's about half as much as I had right there. Like I say, if you're going to on vanilla extract, on too much. I should do that now. But we got to have some milk in there. We need some more. I think I'm gonna have enough for 2 here. But let's pour. Oh, that's a good amount of milk right there. It's gonna be good. And whoop all this up together. All of this. And you know, occasionally, right here, at this point right here, I'd put a little salt in there. Now, like I say, I was on a road trip, and the son and I, John, we cooked us up one of these right here, and it turned out quite well with the ingredients on hand. I'm talking about butter. Butter is a good clue. It's a good addition. We're good to go right here. Yeah, I've not left anything out. Seems like I ought to be putting something else in there, but I think not. The butter dish, we're going to bake it in a water bath pan, meaning we're going to put a pan underneath the bottom of it. And we're going to bake it in that oven for 350 degrees, what we're going to set that oven on. And I'm going to bake it for about 50 minutes oh, that's a perfect amount right there. So every bit of it, all of it got in there, every bit of it, and kind of push down there. You know, squeeze them. Don't squeeze them too hard. The bread pieces. Just hold them underneath the egg mixture long enough to where they, let's say they drown them bread pieces in that egg batter. Oh, it's gonna be good. You can put some cinnamon on top of this after you take it out of the oven. Okay, you see what we got right here? That would be well enough to just shove that in that oven right now. But I'll show you something. If you're lucky enough to have some peaches, a can of peaches, I'm going to say that let the rule be, use what you got, and put your peach right in there like it is gonna be good. You know, it's gonna be good. Ain't no doubt of it. You know, sometimes I just say that as a catchphrase, but in this case, you don't need, I mean, you already know it. I ain't telling you nothing you don't already know. I'm going to say that actually these right here was peach halves, and I done reached down in there with a knife. When I opened up that can, I seen that I didn't have them little quarter slices, so I did reach down in there and slice up about, you know what I'm going to call a regular normal size can. So let's say that's a regular, and just kind of, you know, get them all leveled out. Oh, that's gonna be good. The water bath is going to consist of this shallow pan and this pan right here on top of it. I don't know if I've talked about this water bath too much to explain actually what it is. Just one pan in another, and to give you a close-up, let's call this cooking 101, you know. Put that water in that bottom pan until it's about, you see it over there and over here, about half. It's better to do this after you got it in the oven, but I'm out here showing you something there about this water bath. And what it keeps it from burning. Okay, now somewhere along the way, about 35 minutes, I'll open up that oven door and peek up in there. Turn the pie completely around, because you get a little more heat on the back of your oven. Cooking 101, tip 1. Also, I will observe if there is any burning on the little high places. If they are any at all, then I would just lightly lay a piece of foil right on top of there, shove it back in that oven for, you know, 10 or 15 minutes, drag it out, and you can, if you like, insert a chopstick in there. If it comes out clean, it's good to go. Toothpick will work, you know, something, stick something in it. Shove it in that oven now, and about 45 minutes later, we'll see what we got. Well, I better turn that off. I had that oven on 350 for a good while, like 45 minutes. And then I turned it up just a couple of degrees more, and I put that foil, I'll show it to you. Be careful. Yeah, we got some water left in that boiler pan. Be careful, it's hot. Adult supervision required in this instance. It's hot. Now I put this foil on there. Oh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Y'all look yonder. But we're gonna, let's get it over where we can see it. Take that up as you go. Be careful, it's hot. So is the pie. Pudding. So is the pudding. Are you going to call it a bread pudding or a peach cobbler. What you gonna call it? Y'all watch this. Let's just take one of them. Probe it right down in there and pull it out. So you ain't got nothing on there. Come over here. Nothing. Oh, I'm gonna venture to say anywhere. Oh, that's gonna be good. Yes, that's gonna be good. Without further ado, it's hot. Oh, it's gonna be good. Let's get us out some. Normally, I would advise that you let this sit on the sideboard for a length of time to cool down and further set. But for the sake of, you know, a taste test, let's get it done. Okay, I think we'll use this to serve it. Oh, it's beautiful. Simply beautiful. Oh yeah. It's not stuck to the sides all the way around. And the secret to that, I'll tell you what, the secret actually it's not stuck. But if I hadn't did that right there, it would have been. Let's just say that it was, and that was on the side to the back of the oven, so it's a little hotter over there. But we're good to go. Ice cream, it's not needed in this case. But let's get us a. I like to serve this upside down, meaning that. When you, oh yeah, when you get out some of it to serve, you turn it upside down on the serving dish like that. Oh yeah. I probably should set that aside. Still hot, keeping in mind. I think we will share with the neighbor. Y'all look at that. Let's and a glass of milk, if I may. Presentation is everything. Remember, presentation. And you know, usually I say, you know, like see how that custard is, and once this sits on that sideboard over there for a little bit more, and that custard gels even more. The word that I'm looking for is ambrosia. You know what? That good stuff, that humus. Country gravy even. I mean, this is in the same category. On a cool evening, cook one of these up and bake it and enjoy simple bread pudding, all inspired by a trip to visit the sun. That was a good pie, John. Enjoy. And that custard gels even more. The word that I'm looking for is ambrosia. You know what? That good stuff, that humus. Country gravy even. Well, this is in the same category. Oh, it's going to be good. Let's get us out some. Normally, I would advise that you let this sit on the sideboard for a length of time to cool down and further set. But for the sake of, a taste test, let's get it done.